Alright guys, let's get your next deck profile going. This one is on Mr. Dragruler. So we going over the ins and outs of Revenges and their new cards, show you what you can do with them, what you can do in certain matchups. But we'll see how this goes, because obviously this ladder's full of Liberators, so let's try to fight the match the best we can in a Lib matchup at the end of the day. Oy. One sec. While that tries to reconnect, we'll show you that hand. Alrighty, so this is the hand. I gotta be careful with the USB today in this video, apparently. Desperate Dragon and Raging Form Dragon, and I drew a Tartu. So with that being said, one of these cards is gonna get discarded. I might as well keep the Raging Form in my deck. The reason why it's gonna get discarded because we do run Shadow Lancer in this deck, and that helps us search out G3s. That's very important because every time we search out our break ride, we're good to go for the rest of the match. So at least we have something to break ride and do our combos and still pull off everything in between. So I just drew Mordred, which means I don't have to worry about that now. Okay, then. I don't have to worry. Cool. Alright, Tartu's just going to call that unit anyways. That just means I have a break ride target. If I'm going to have to ride Desperate Dragon, I'll ride Desperate Dragon because I'm very desperate. Anyways. So Dragruler is the heal in this deck because he occurs a little bit less than Raging Form. When you make Raging Form you heal in this game, the game makes you draw him like constantly. So we went with more of the verdict on this one like we did for Reverse Maelstrom. Now we did it in this version of Dragruler where the deck profile was about that unit, but now it's about, you know, that unit again. Like the heal checks seem to be the main units in these deck profiles this month, which is weird. Alright, more Mordred. I can build up a field. I'm not mad. I'm not even mad. So he's going to call a unit, and I guarantee you it's going to be a G3 or Fallon right now. Ready? G3 or Fallon. Wow, it was Zenith. Zenith. Still counts as a unit. That's a G3. Hey. Okay. Well... Oh my god, I drew way too many Mordreds. The whole point of Curse Lancer is to get the Mordred. There's no point. I can just keep break riding Mordred on Mordred if I have to. Oy, terrible. Okay. But let's just set up Shadow Lancer anyways. Da-da-da. So that's our 21k column. Like always, guys. Keep that in mind as the time's right, as we remind ourselves all I know. Things aren't the way they used to work before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then when the clock ticks down to it in the end. Question is, could I use Desperate Dragon just to kill the booster? I could, just to get rid of Balin. So he loses Balin, because Balin's an ass. Because Balin just lets you countercharge to your heart's content. Clear up board. I wonder if he'll waste. If he does, then I could just call Doreen and we got ourselves a game. Oh, he's not doing it. Alright, cool. He gets a trigger shot. I mean, keep in mind, don't be shocked if your golds are hitting their triggers. I whiff a heal, of course. Of course I'm gonna whiff a heal. Oh my god, yeah. Oh yeah, whiffing heals. Alright, well now I got a game going. Oop, almost forgot the Doreen there. Counter charge. Smackety smack. Bam, bam. I don't know. I mean, getting rid of 2 units is a big effort here, but we'll just place this here and worry about that later. So let's start swinging. Hate wasting G2 units on G other things, but yeah, I don't feel like wasting any more than I have to. Let's hit a trigger here, folks. Hopefully. I'm sorry, I'm not a gold user. My bad. I'm not allowed to hit a trigger. I'm not a gold user. I'm not allowed to hit those. Alright, so he's going to do his thing, and obviously I'm going to do my thing. I don't know, I might be riding Mordred twice in this matchup because of things. But we'll see how this match goes. I mean, he doesn't really have the booster, but obviously he's holding on to a booster in his hand. Because he knows I would just snipe more boosters. Oh, here we go, Star Rain. Star Rain doing Star Rain things. Let's see what he calls. Please be a G3. There we go. Perfect. Please cuck my opponent. Thank you. That's all I ever want. Cuck my opponent, please. So again, we didn't draw a Dragruler yet, so that's a big sad face. So if he kills an intercept, he can win this game. If he kills my back row, he might just lose. Alright, he's going for the loss. Alrighty. Let's see how this goes. Start raining attacks. That attacks. And now I'm hoping for a freaking, I don't know, maybe a Raging Form Dragon. Let's see what he top decks. And it is a 21k, so he's good to go. Alright, so do you matter if I hit a trigger or not? I just need us. Okay, I guess I can do Dragruler now. Okay, cool. Now I'll be able to do things. Kinda. I wanted Raging Form. But the Crossride base is really beating my ass here. Because I need a 7k, but I could grab a 7k, and I'm going to tell you why I can grab a 7k. It's really going to depend on how this plays out. So we're going Dragruler here, so... Alright. I still have CB. All I need is CB1, really, just to kind of do the play anyways. So this is going to give us 3 attacks on Vanguard. There's another way of doing it. So snipe 2 of these Mordreds. We're going to do the effect. We're going to deal him 1 damage here. I didn't think I'd actually be pulling this effect off on live, but that's good. Good. Next, you're going to kind of do this play. He has like 3 cards in his hand. So I can do this play in a couple ways, actually. Couple ways I can do this, believe it or not. Bank on a trigger or just go for the smart play. So we're going to play smart here. This is the smart way of doing it because you need the booster. You need to swing over cross-ride numbers. I swear, if you have 3 PGs, I'm going to be very upset. And if I gambled, I would have lost. Okay. Gambling on the trigger was a bad idea, so that's good. Game 1 to Dragruler. Hallelujah. So if you're not drawing Raging Form Dragon, Dragruler is going to be your next best bet for these types of games, so that is good to know. I made him a heal for a reason. If I draw it, I can use it, but Raging Form is always a good ride. But usually I pitch a Raging Form to grab Mordred, because grabbing Mordred for Break Ride is very important for the power columns when you do the Dragon play, so on and so forth. Mana calling a free booster without a CB is godly. Keep that in mind. That's why I love running her. She definitely brings the oomph. Without the use of a CB, it helps you make the play better, and you can hit the number without, and you get rid of your mana if you don't need her. Alrighty, I got a booster, and I got mana. Let's try to play a little bit here with the hand. Or so if I find Jugabout. So if I see Jugabout, I'm already assuming he's going for that. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so I have that 7k booster. I can play that behind my Vanguard, and we're good to go there. I have my 21k column, and we're good to go. Now we're just looking for a break ride target. Glad we got that. But that's the whole point about Dragruler when he hits that damage count. Alright, he drew 1 of his sword breakers, unless he's running 3. That is a tough question. Now I'm break riding Dragruler again. It's a Dragruler video. We're break riding Dragruler. Right now, probably just going to set up just a tiny column here. Again, put Trumpet out of the deck so you don't draw it on accident. If you did hit a draw trigger, don't invoke. Play this. Call you-know-who's-its. That's right, Doreen! And you're good to go. Swing with this. Sad face. It's usually a heal trigger around these parts of the woods. Alright, so he tried to heal. Yikes. Good thing we had the 16. Awesome. That card goes back. And I still have my Revenger Dragruler Phantom still in check. That's why it's so important to break ride when they're on 4th damage. Have very low intercepts so you can make the plays reality, really. So let's see what this person does. He could kill my Doreen now if he wants to. I mean, I'm not against it. Or he just plays a game of saving. Hot saving because he wants to do Swordbreaker. Okay. Well, I guess I should be glad he didn't do the thingy. Guess I'm only pushing like one more damage here. Guess I won't waste that booster just yet. Just swing with what we had. Oh my god. I would have healed if he did damage me. That was going to be the next card. Alrighty, well, I'm not playing an intercept here because I don't need to yet. He's only going to be at 19, so the 19 doesn't really phase me as much. So that unit needs to hit. So again, depending on how he sets up his columns, we'll see. Yeah, we'll just see how that goes. Alright, so he's doing one card, which is okay. Lost to Doreen. So he's definitely getting Swordbreaker out. It's a draw trigger, so he's in a better position than I am. Yeah, he's definitely in a better position. Oh, he didn't Jugabow. Interesting. Why not? Would have called me a Blaster Dark Avenger over here. Countercharge 1. Bam. Play this. Don't invoke. Play one of these so you can get another Doreen. So when you call Blaster Dark Avenger, you're good to go. That's all my Doreens, by the way. Doreen, 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 Doreen. I'm not going to heal, so I'm not even going to bother with that. Just swing with your normal columns and go for game. Draw trigger into another Mordred. Perfect. In case I need another Mordred. We're good. Awesome. I have 2 Blaster Dark Avengers, so again, I can clean up board and go for game. There's still 2 in my deck, so we are good to go. We have 2 chances at a Blaster Dark Avenger play, which is solid. Solid. I wonder if he'll ride Dragruler. Dragruler's really good in this situation since I am at technically 3 damage. I have pushed did a good push play with Dragruler one game. Oh, he's playing this. He's playing Poverty. Perdure. I have played a game where I had some of those situations where it was like I did push opponent from 2 to 6, but he got a 6 damage heal, and I guess you can guess that 6 damage heal was because of that's right, kids, Liberators. Actually, my only losses this X are only against a 6 damage heal. Usually, if the opponent doesn't get a 6 damage heal, I win most of the matches. It's really nice. It's pretty solid. All right, what's he playing? He's lost 2 heals already. Is this his heal? Oh, okay, that's his heal. Doreen. Surprised he didn't want to play that somewhere else. Alrighty. Well, we'll see how that goes. Oi. Taking his time. Plays a Mordred, he's taking his time. Oh, this man has some... This man's pretty ballsy to be doing this type of play right now. See, this would be a good time to top deck Raging Form Dragon, believe it or not. But the fact that I don't have Raging Form Dragon is bad. It's very, very bad. It's very bad. Very bad. Very, 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 very bad. Hey. Kill 2 units for a crit. Oh, this is why it's important for... Oh, there's Raging Form. So a couple things I could do, but I gotta eat units. Both of them can have the same outcome, because again, multi-attacking. Using Nude, I can rebuild my hand, but right now, Raging Form seems like the better bet on cards right now. If I do a Raging Form play, I can actually get away with cards. Alright, so we're going to go Raging Form here real quick, boys. Let's get it. So, in a different perspective, this is almost like the same thing. Pulling off the same type of play. Like, it pretty much is like an old school match of doing this. I need that booster there, but I gotta eat this G3. Yeah, eat these G3s. I mean, this is my all or nothing turn, so I have to. And then we just eat our entire field for game. Bada bing, bada boom, that's how we get the win. 1 PG. Let's see if it's 2 PGs. Obviously, I'm going to regret not having a booster in the back, but we'll see. First check. Second check, draw trigger. No PG, I lose a heal check. Fuck. Alrighty, well, all or nothing. Does he have it? Let's find out. If he has a crit, I would die. Swing again. It's never a good thing, man. Okay. Another game with PG scares. But he might get a 6 damage heal. Even better. We'll take those. Man, these matches have been close. Honestly, like, I think Raging Form Dragon was the better bet. I only say that because it was less... Raging Form didn't... for me to profit, the play would have been... I would have to have 5 CV to really do the Dragruler play properly. And I would have had need boosters. Surprise, surprise. Liberators. Hop, hop, hop. Paladin season is today, boys and girls. Play them paladins. So with a hand like this, I have no choice but to work with it. But I am going first, so this doesn't hurt me too much on the plays. But I'm fighting Goldies, and fighting Goldies is never fun. We might be going into game 4 here, folks. Let's find out. So I have no choice but to ride Blaster Dark Avenger. We are not in a good position there for that, and that is that. Let's start by getting our Mordred. Like I said, Mordred's always important for break rides. So as long as that's our starting play and the rest of our game, we are good to go. Yay! That's how we do it. But I know I'm gonna lose this one. There's no way I can win this one with the way my hand is. But, you know, I -2 draws, so I'm pretty much playing a 7 draw deck. Never mind, down to 6. Good news is I can actually use Tartu, but I gotta make sure I wait on Tartu, I think. I do want Doreen. Oh, look, I drew Raging Form Dragon. Raging Form's like, now it's my video, mother clucker. Words of Raging Form. Let them call out. Words of the Raging. The Raging Fire. Raging Form Dragon. Apparently Raging Form wanted to be used more in this video, apparently. He's like, no, dude, this is still my deck. This is still my deck. Yo, chill. This is my deck. No one can steal my deck. And that's Raging Form saying those things. I knew I was going to hit a Triggy. Yeah, no Triggy. Did hit a Netmane, though. It's too soon for Netmane, so I'm going to have to wait on that play. Definitely kills Balin. We don't have time for that crap. Wait, I still have 4 heals in the deck. We're about to shuffle so we can get to those heals, or they go bottom heavy, and then we really are fucked. But hopefully that's not the case. Wha-bam. Wha-bam. No Balin for you. Keep his balance in check, boys. First check. Draw trigger. And I draw my heal anyway. Son of a bitch. We get to draw trigger. Hey. Alrighty. Gets a draw trigger. And now I'm back to square 1 here. Oh, good. He has no Balin. Now I'm in another pickle here because right now I feel like I'm going to have to ride Raging Form Dragon in this type of situation. I only say this because of the situation I'm actually in is calling out for it. Because there's no heal check. And I can pitch that for Netmane. Gosh. But if I do that, then what's the point, you know? Yeah. If I Raging Form... By Raging Form, it might be better because of dropping 2 cards. Maybe I can double... no, because I got some Blaster Dark Avenger to gain a CV. Alrighty. We're going to go We'll go Dragruler for this. We'll do the thingy. Call Blaster Dark Avenger. That way we countercharge one. Go invoke. Use Nemane. Pitch 2 cards. I just realized Nemane can't even hit, so he's going to keep a freaking PG, really? Well, if that's the case... And I just drew my heal. Mother clucker. If that's the case, if Nemane can't hit, we got to go the other way with this. Shots fired. So now next debate is, I have to gamble the heal check to win. If I don't, I lose. So I need the heal check here. I needed a trigger. I needed something. Well, now I have Raging Form Dragon, so there's that. Nedman couldn't even hit, so I had no choice but to do that. Big yike factor, but it is what it is, homies. It is what it is. I'm at Crossride base. Nedman drew my heal check at the worst possible time. If I healed, I think I would have won this match with ease. But it is what it is. I can't really control most of my matchups like that. But, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. I do have the 1 PG, though. I just need a trigger. Now I need a trigger that kind of just saved me a little bit. Alright, I lose. I told you we were going into a 4th game. It's golds. I mean, what do you want from me? Golds are just goldies. Goldies doing goldie things. Or we might just win this if he doesn't hit a trigger. Okay, then. Never mind, he just got what he needed. Wow. Great Zoran into Fallon. Wow. Freaking wow. Oh my god, we just got a 6 damage heal. Now we got a top deck a Raging Form Dragon. Oh my god, if we could top deck a Raging Form, we can win this. I can't even eat 3 units. That's so bad. Yep, he wins. I knocked out 1 PG, but I'm pretty sure he has more. Ay, vey, Raging. Son of a bitch. You can't do it. You just can't win. Damn it. Well, all good things come to an end. Sadly, all things come to an end. If I top deck the Raging Form Dragon off a draw trigger, I'm going to be really pissed off because I was about to go for that play, actually. I got 2 PGs. I knew you had 2 PGs. Of course you did. Why wouldn't you have 2 PGs? You're a freaking gold player. Hey. Up, Star Rain, free calls. God, I hate this. Really, Zenith? Oy, if only Dragruler was able to deal more damage. Would have been nice to smack a PG out of the opponent's hand, right? Well, that's game. I did my best there. I definitely need a 6 damage heal. Again, I thought I was going to get it, but I was like, no Raging Form Dragon equals GG's. I couldn't even get like another one. It's very upsetting. Very upsetting. Oh, but you gotta draw a trigger. Rip, rip. Well, if I get a 6 damage heal, I can win this. Again, we're banking on a 6 damage heal. Nope, draw trigger. Alright, we're going to game 4. So that's one of those types of matches, but, yeah, I was really looking for a Raging Form that game. Usually the goal is to do Dragruler, and then you go into Raging Form for endgame, but Hey, this is why mana is very important to help you build the field, get the trumpeter out, and do everything else. Couldn't really go for it now, can I? Nami kind of held me back there, not being higher than that. It was the only way to deal the extra damage, but I couldn't do any more because I didn't top deck a 16k beat stick. Even though the 16k beat stick would have been nice, I would have knocked out 2 PGs and I would have won. Oh, look, more gold. Alrighty, at least this video is staying true to the material. Lots of golds. Lots and lots of golds. Alrighty. Well, I have something to pitch now for my Lancer, so that's good. More libs. More liberators! Woohoo! Oh my god. Guys, there's other clans out there. You ever heard of Aquaforce and Grand Blue? Ever heard of Mega Colony? I hear they're really good. Oh, now I don't need to waste this, so now I can save this for a break ride. So we're good there, guys. So, redemption. Strong redemption there. So again, I draw Mordred. If I draw Mordred, there's no point to my Lancer anymore. So we're good to go for the rest of the match. Oh my god, like, come on, man. Guys, there's other decks out there. You want to hear a secret? There's other decks out there. Trust me, you can have fun with other decks. I know meta's cool and all, but hey, there's some cool cards out there too. Obviously, I'm going to save my Doraine. And now, look, I draw 2 of my manas that I needed the last game for Raging Form Dragon. Oh, look, losing my heal check. Ay, Raging Form, where were you that game, man? You were so needed. You were so needed, man. Well, now I got him again. Alright, let's call Mr. Trumpeter for a little bit, so Trumpeter can come out and play. Now we don't need to waste that. Swing. Hey, now I have Raging Form, and now I have Desperate Dragon. Obviously, I don't know what my path will lead to, so we're going to just have to play with what we're given. The path might be a long one, but we'll see. Now, should I play more of my white mana? For sure. But usually white mana is good for the Raging Form Dragons if I have to rebuild my hand. So we'll see how this goes. God, golds and their 2 PGs, man. Golds and their 2 PGs. Wow, that's not nice. Killing Claudus? That's terrible. You're lucky your Wingle's still CB free right now. Blaster. You're lucky that they didn't imply that nerf yet. Now he's going to hit 2 triggers. 1 trigger. Just kidding. 2 triggers. Just kidding. Now where's my trigger so I can bypass this, please? Thank you. I'll take it. It's a defense. I have no choice. I have no choice. I have to take it. I have no choice. Nothing more I can do there. Nothing more I can do there. Alrighty. Snipe balling over there. Mr. Boiling. You must go. Counter charge. Use white mana. Wily, Revenger mana. Use your white mana. Use your white mana powers. Alright, we're going to call an extra unit because we need a booster for the back row because we didn't have a chance to set up the back row properly. And there's that. Swing with this. In case you do heal. Got to draw a trigger into a PG. Beautiful. Okay, this match is actually turning out better for me. So that's good. Unless he heals and then it goes back to crap. You know the game just wants them to heal right now from what I just said. Alright, we hit a bunch of G1s, so lost a little bit more on the booster side of things. So now no Balin 12k, so he can't hit me with that, so that's good. We'll see what he plays here. If he plays Zenith, I mean, it is what it is. Zenith does the pushing. Alright, so he's playing Garmer, which means no retire, and he has plenty of field control right now for that. So he's good. He's pretty much set for this game. Unless he's just going to retire a unit. Unless he has another Balin. Yeah, we'll just see. Believe it or not, Stealth, I mean, Desperate Dragon actually still makes some plays, like really good plays when you need him to. So that's always a good sign. So let's see your top decks. Oh, nice. An AK. Cool. So you have 2 intercepts, and you get to keep a BBL for later. Was that a Zenith? I can't tell. He called 2 G3s. And there were back-to-back draw triggers on top of that. So he would have drawn his Ezel Scissors. So thank you, Garmer, for calling crap and making this video go 3-1, which is good. We like our ratios. We like our deck ratios. We are doing nice things, guys. We're doing nice things. That's what I'm talking about. Well, he's not playing crits, so I can't really do much, actually. Actually, I don't know if that's going to be an issue because he didn't play more units. It's making me really feel like I have to rush. It's really making me feel like I have to rush him for some reason. I don't know why. I need a draw trigger. I need some units right now. Thank you. Draw trigger for save, and we top deck Tar 2, so that is a beauty. So 2 Doreen preps, and I got a mana. Got me some mana. Alrighty. I'm not going to let up on my defense yet, so keep that in mind. We have to keep playing to our strengths here. Mana, it's nice to see you. It's still an intercept for later. I need you now more than ever. While we push this man, and we go for the big brain plays, and we go for the hi-ya plays, and all that. I'm holding on to my 2 PGs. I don't feel like losing those too soon, so the more CB I can get him to waste, the easier this match can get. He hasn't seen his heal yet, so expect the man to double heal, folks. Expect the man to double heal. So does he have another Garmer in his hand? Is he going to re-ride? Nope, now he goes Zenith. He had Zenith in his hand the whole time. Alrighty, cool. Let's see how that goes. So this is most likely looking like his final turn. Okay, he's down 2 PGs. That's perfect. Okay. I'm liking my odds. I'm liking my odds. All right, he just played a card. So there's 2 cards to the right that are unknown. Those could be PGs. 2 PGs maybe to the right. Okay, maybe he does have 2 PGs. Okay. Awesome. Good to know. Calamity Tiga. Oh, I guess he's not returning. Did he think that would work? Or am I losing my mind that he went for that play awkwardly? Alright. This is where I'm going to love my Desperate Dragon play, because I am going to 2-crit him to the face, so that is less stuff to worry about. Okay, then. I see. Alrighty. He has 2 PGs. I have 2 PGs. Means I have better chances of live. Oh, never mind. He has nothing. I would have just smacked him with Desperate and go for game. I will still smack with Desperate and go for game. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure he was banking on that too. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Need a trigger, please. Thank you. I don't even care that I whipped all my heals this match. These were all hits. Calm down, Zenith. Calm down. Stay down. I said stay down. Stay down. Zenith, stay down. Just stop it. Stop it, Zenith. Enough. Stay down. All right, let's go over the deck. Wrong tab. Sorry about that. Believe it or not, I was actually going to ride Desperate Dragon since he didn't heal. He was on his last. He only had 1 intercept, so I would have just killed those and did a Desperate Dragon play, and I still would have hit over the cross ride numbers because Desperate Dragon gains 5,000 plus 3,000, and so on and so forth. You hit the magic number. Period. Anyways, so obviously you're noticing this guy, Shadow Lancer, who's actually really good, especially if you use it with Mana's combo and you just pitch one of your G3s. To kind of get your filter for Mordred. You want to get to Mordred because you need break ride combos. The break ride combos make Revengers who they are, and that's how you profit more. Desperate Dragon's very nice, actually. I've used them a couple times in certain matchups, especially against Link Joker. If there's some Palominium, you can sack their Palominiums with this. Obviously, it's a random back row check, but if they have 2 Palominiums, at least you can eliminate one, Blast the Dark Avenger the other one, and then you're good to go. But obviously, I kind of use this for filtering with Shadow Lancer. If it comes down to it, Shadow Lancer is very important because the more you can get to your Mordred, the easier it gets. And if you draw your Mordred, guess what? You're good to go. You don't have to waste the filter, and this just becomes a 7k vanilla for you to use, which is A-okay. Blaster Dark Avenger, you need 4 of. I'm running 3 manas. They're really good. I'm sorry. This helps Raging Form in case it came down to a big final turn push. If I drew this in my last match, this would have been a Trumpeter. Plus this was 3 cards right there. So 1 card turned into 3 cards, and that was beautiful. And then you just play the other 11k, swing with those, and go for game because Raging Form hits 24k and 14k without a booster. So I was trying to go for that in the last game, but didn't have enough units to eat and win with. I did the Dragon New play correctly, I just didn't have enough units for the rest. Sad fact. Oy. Very sad fact. Still running 2 net mains because drawing is life. 3 Trumpeters because, again, you need it for filtering. By filtering, I mean retiring for these effects so you can pull off combos. 4 Tartus, that never changes. 4 of this. Yeah, most of the Revenger set is usually mixed. Like, the only rare and common in this build is just Trumpeter and Lancer. Everything else is double rare and up. Very fancy deck. Very fancy. Alright, guys. That's pretty much the whole combo and the whole deck style. I mean, before that, I mean, Dragruler Phantom, he has his ups and downs. I mean, dealing that 1 damage is always good. It's just the fact that you only can do it at 4, so you gotta use it to your advantage. It's good for pushing. The fact that I drew Neme wasn't helping. I wanted a different type of unit that I could have 16K'd with. If it was just another 9K unit, I would have been happy because then I would have hit my my numbers. I would have hit my game numbers, and we would have been good to go. Dragruler Phantom is very interesting to that extent, but all in all, your opponent gets a trigger. They get the defense. You're screwed, but that's the whole point of Break Ride. So you have a 21K column and this 33K column already prepped. Then it just comes down to you hitting a booster, and if you eliminated the intercepts, it definitely comes down to hitting a trigger. But Dragruler Phantom isn't as bad as people gave him credit for. He's definitely good where he's at. I mean, listen, a damage is a damage. It's just triggers are triggers. You can't stop that. That's the only issue. But anyways, guys, that's all we have for today. Thanks for watching your Revenger profile against Goldies and 1 Revenger player. Y'all be good. Y'all stay safe. We'll see y'all for the next deck profile. Peace out.